Hey guys, it's Steph from the High Moving Podcast. Here we go again. Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia. I mean, this has been a complete circus through and through. Will there ever be an ending to this, right? I mean, the only ending that it seems for Devin Haney and Sir Bill Haney, Mr. 50-0 in the streets, is to have this fight disqualified and now have the fight be a win for Devin Haney, right? So, before I get into my thoughts about all this, let's see what's going on. So, attorney moves for Ryan Garcia, disqualification, win for Devin Haney. Devin Haney has requested the New York State Athletic Commission disqualify Ryan Garcia following his April 20th major decision triumph and about later sustained by Garcia's positive test result for a banned performance enhancing substance. Okay, so the attorney, Pat English for Haney, submitted an 8-page letter to commissioners, the top 2 directors, its medical officer and lead attorney, offered precedent for the move and detailed why his request is justified. Okay, so here we go. There's a blemish on Mr. Haney's record, English wrote. He was placed in an unsafe fight under NYSAC jurisdiction. The bout was made a mockery in addition to the PED use and prohibited use of IVs after the bout. Mr. Garcia admitted that missing weight was a tactic to give him an unfair advantage. There was no second day weigh-in required by the commission. Thus, it's impossible to know what he weighed in on the fight. This is why, after setting forth the facts below, request. Okay. Man, the problem with this is that the world already saw it. Okay, that footage we saw it. The footage will remain out there till the end of time of Devin Haney getting his ass whooped by Ryan Garcia. Okay, Ryan Garcia, there was 2 PEDs that supposedly tested positive for. Okay, and the other one, I forgot the name of it, started with an N or something like that. He is clear to that. The other one, Osteron, his lawyer, is saying that there was like 300 of a billion in his system. Therefore, that wasn't even enough to give him a competitive advantage whatsoever. Okay, this has obviously Devin signed off on this. This has Bill Haney written all over it, right? I mean, the way I view this, right, is, you know, Devin Haney is another Floyd Mayweather architect type that they are trying to manufacture into being the next it guy, to be the next Floyd, right? Nobody can be the next Floyd unless you are undefeated. Okay, I'm not saying that, you know, Devin Haney has the personality of Floyd. Like Floyd is the model. Everybody is trying, right? You see Tank is undefeated. He hasn't fought in over a year, and he has a fight now against Frank Martin. He's been chirping, getting back and forth with Eddie Hearn. That whole exchange is funny. Tank has been feeling himself. Good luck, brother, in that fight, and hopefully you can remain undefeated. And he's also talked about he's had a deal bigger than Floyd's Showtime deal. I believe he said his deal with PBC, if I got that right, is more, but he didn't disclose how much that actually was. Okay, so all these guys want to have a pristine record, and what I like about this day in boxing is that it's okay to have a loss. What I like about it, if a fighter has a loss, he can avenge that loss and beat the top tier guys moving forward, right? Canelo has 2 losses on his record, and people still revere him as one of the best boxers in his generation, right? It's all good. Okay, so for the lawyer to submit this 8-page documentation to the jurisdiction, the NYSAC, and you know what I'm saying, like, for what? This is not, if anything, this just makes it look bad. So all the Devin Haney fans are gonna say Ryan cheated, he got PED in his system, which I think that whole report which I talked about, Dan Raphael had put out there was a bunch of nonsense, honestly. I mean, it sounded like it came out premature. He just wanted to be the first to get it out there, as opposed to waiting for the doping agency, whatever it was, to verify, let the B sample come, but it's already out there, right? None of this would have came out. Devin Haney wouldn't be suing if Dan Raphael did not put that report out with his inside information that leaked it from the doping agency, right? And the doping agency didn't even say anything. They were just testing it. It came positive. Okay, cool. We're gonna do a couple tests, B sample, and then we can do our official report, right? but no. And now Bill Haney, Devin Haney, they want to harp on this so bad because your baby boy got embarrassed. Bill Haney was running his mouth the whole time, and everybody was running their mouth, okay? But Bill got to own up to it at some point. At some point, let it go, okay? It's not the end of the world for Devin Haney, right? If Devin Haney would let this fight go, it is what it is. This wasn't even for a belt, okay? If this you're just suing out of pride at this point. You're suing out of pride. You're suing out of wanting your record to be undefeated, you know, because Bill Haney believes he got a son that can be better than Floyd. That's what this all comes down to, man. At some point, you got to let this go. It's not a good look for Devin Haney, okay? We saw it. It was a beatdown. Listen, when I said it before, when all that stuff was coming out in the PEDs, I was like, I don't know how much was in the system to give him that big of an advantage. It was a thorough ass kicking through and through. It wasn't even a contest in the later rounds, man. It was a wrap, you know? So this is all about ego and pride, man, you know? And the more he keeps trying to fight this, trying to have this fight disqualified and or have this fight count as a win, nobody's gonna respect that. Boxers aren't gonna respect that. Oh, you're fighting an undefeated fighter, but we all saw that you got had badly, right? Like, stop, man. So y'all let me know what y'all think about all this with the latest of Devin Haney lawyers submitting his paperwork to have this fight disqualified, saying that, you know, it was a mockery. I think Devin Haney made a mockery of himself. Bill Haney's made a mockery of himself, and they're continuing to make a mockery of themselves going forward. So anyways, guys, let me know what you think about all this, man. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe. Appreciate you guys tremendously. I am out.